Good morning, my sugar bookers. Y'all come on in. Relaxing this morning. Relaxing. Yeah, because I got a full day when I get up for here. Yes, I do. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We ain't here for a long time. Just a good time. That's it. That's all. Yeah. Hey, Chicala, good morning. How you doing? Welcome everybody who's coming in the building this morning to chatting with Ms.V. Stay in my lane. Vonda Denton, good morning and welcome to chatting with Ms.V. Appreciate you coming in. Hey, No More Drama Feast, how you doing, Cancer Thing? Hey, Myra, Miss Geraldine, say I'm up in here early this morning. I want to hear what you got to say. I'm going to say it. Janice Middleton is up in the house this morning and she's speaking to everyone in the chat. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes. I don't want nobody to miss it and have to look at the replay. Hey, Auntie Mimi. Morning, Miss V. Love that top. It must be hotter than hell in Houston. Baby, I don't know how hot hell is, but it's pretty hot, okay? And if hell is any hotter, I ain't trying to go. Mm-mm. No, no, no. It's pretty warm. I haven't checked the temperature, but it's going to be up close to 90 today. We have a summer, but it's not humid. Okay, well, that's good because we're going to have a summer that is humid. It's humid here most of the year. Hey, I am Michelle for Life. Good morning. How you doing, Devetta? Welcome all and the beautiful people up in here this morning. Hey, my little caller's up in the building. She said I got the hearts and the roses. All right, so we're going to stop right there. No more drama because I think that's the people who have come in and spoken to me. Y'all don't forget to ring the doorbell, like hit the like button when you're coming in. Everybody ain't no bush watching. If you are out there in them bushes watching, you might as well hit it too. Come on in. I'll talk to you. Hey, in his service, how you doing? Um, Irene, good morning. And I see the sunshine, baby. It's shining hot out here in Houston, Texas. It ain't no joke. It's for real. Twila, you made it. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Um, What are you saying? Catherine lives in peace, not pieces. Good morning, Miss B, and everyone in the chat. You were amazing last night. I was tore up last night, baby. Yes, indeed. I made it through. I really had more to say about her, but I couldn't. I kept getting choked up as I was trying to talk to y'all. When you've been following somebody that long and you have looked up to them as a role model, it's very painful to see that they're gone. She lived an awesome, amazing life despite the things that she had been through in life. And it's just, I'm there now. I'm there where I realize, she is gone. But she left a legacy behind in me that I can follow. Yes, indeed. Hey, Lily, good morning. How you doing? Morning to you, Miss V, and everyone. Chicala said, yes, it's hot here in Houston this morning. And I got to hit it at the middle of the day. When I get off of here, I got to start preparing, go get my things together. Um, I'm starting an exercise class down at the church today. They formed a new exercise class, and I've been making excuses every week. The lady called me the week before they started, and I told the lady I was coming. I found every excuse in the world not to go down there and exercise, but I've lost the weight now, and I don't have no choice but to get down there and start exercising. So I'm just gonna spend the evening and into the night down there because exercise starts at 1, and then my girlfriend and I are gonna go eat and go to her house until time for choir rehearsal. They started the men's choir up. Now they got the men coming in at 7 o'clock, and the regular rehearsal for everybody is at 8 o'clock. Why the men didn't come last? They men. Let the women come first. We're going to have a talk about this tonight. Yes, we are. And Ms. V have to be driving back up the road by herself at night, okay? Um, it's cold here, Miss V. Chicago flip weather. You can have it. I had my days in Chicago. Summertime is Chicago for me. Springtime. Well, this is spring and you saying it's cold. So I guess it's summertime for me. But I do want to come one more time back to Chicago for that food festival y'all have in the summer. Yeah, I do want to do that. Hey Kendra, how you doing this morning? Let's see. I'm good. No more drama. Thanks for asking. Yes, it's a fine day. I caught your Tina tribute. It was beautiful. Lost in Our Hearts. Who is that? Uh, in his service. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Sabrina, good morning. How you doing? Have a marvelous day, she says, everyone. Thank you, Sabrina. We appreciate you. You know, I love my sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies. Yes, indeed. If you put your cash out so I could send you shipping costs. Okay, Fanny, can you put my cash app up, please, for Carla or whoever needs it? Um, where am I? Good morning, Miss Susie. How are you doing this morning, Miss Susie? Welcome everybody coming in this morning. I'm trying to speak to everybody. Hey, Tawana Gregory. Good morning to you, Tawana. I hope all is well with you. I don't believe they're having the taste of Chicago this year. Oh no, Sabrina. All those years I went to Chicago. I was mainly going in the fall and the winter. I never went to Chicago too much in the spring and the summer. And I have relatives that were living in Chicago at the time. I didn't even have time to even visit them when I came up. It was strictly business. Go up there, do what you got to do, get back here and report to Chocolate Bayou what is going on because that was the home office. And when you went to the home office, it was all about business. And when they sent you there on a mission. And you need to come back with some results. So that's what my life was all about in Chicago. I did get a chance to see Nancy Wilson at the hotel we were living one time, only because she was in that hotel we were living in. That was about it. I didn't really get out and do a lot when I was going to Chicago. And like I say, coming in the wintertime, you didn't want to get out. Too cold. Hit the edge of them buildings, turn the side of them buildings, and baby, that hawk would whoop you down. No, ma'am, Pam. Miss V can't take that. She a southern girl. Good morning, Annette. How you doing? Okay, Fanny has put the cash app in there. Let me pin you, Fanny. I gotta pin you. Okay. Um, you're welcome, Sabrina. So let's see. What is Fanny saying? To bless the host. Okay, I already pinned it, Fanny. Thank you. I appreciate that. Live in purpose. Hello, beautiful lady. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling fabulous. My life is beautiful right now. It could change in a minute. So I can't come out here and just say, oh, my life is beautiful. Because I'd be lying. I know you were feeling sad yesterday because of the death of Tina. I was. I followed that lady since I was 10. And I've been through all her trials and tribulations and seeing how she overcame all that stuff that was thrown at her. Yep, to the bitter end. Hey, Larissa, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. In the building from Chicago. You better come on up in here and let's talk. I love people from Chicago. I told you I had family there in Chicago. I ain't got no problems with nobody from nowhere in the United States or in the world. Not Miss V. Now, I can honestly say that I ain't got no problem with nobody. They may have a problem with me, but I ain't got no problem with them. I don't allow them to rent space in my head. I got too many things Ms. V got to do to worry about them and what they're doing and what they're saying. Okay, so Face decided she's going to fall down laughing with Fanny and Devetta and Sam. Who is this? Miss Warren G. Uh-huh. Good morning to you, Miss Sandra Duncan. Sandra, did you ever get your egg? Talk to me. Um, you back? Oh, okay, Myra. I didn't know you had left. Okay. Mm-hmm. Be encouraged with Marissa. Welcome. Good morning to you, Marissa. Y'all don't know if y'all been checking out Marissa, but she's got a good channel over there. Great inspiration channel over there. If you need to be inspired, you might need to go over there and check her out. Mm-hmm. And that's for real. Hello to everyone coming in from Myra. They just couldn't figure a date. They announced September week for Taste. Okay, okay. So it's gonna be in the fall. Okay. Me either, Ms.V. I don't have enemies. I love people. I don't. God ain't put nowhere in the Bible where he say you supposed to go out here hating on people or being jealous of people or we hear that out here on these streets all the time, especially when you dealing with Cali. Everybody is jealous of her. I'm gonna need help with that. I told y'all I had questions. Why is everybody jealous of her? Why in her head does she think that? What we jealous of? I done asked that question once. I ain't got no answer yet. I done invited that woman over here probably 8, 9 times now. Answer my questions, woman. Why do you feel like people are jealous of you? What do you have? I get so tired of you in your chat with people jealous of you. What do you have that any other content creator out here on these streets, in the chat, the mods, we all got a place to stay. I don't know nobody out here homeless, okay? In these chats, no mods, nobody. Is anybody out here homeless that's sitting up on YouTube all day long, watching from channel to channel? Damn, you might should have traded in that I-13 phone for a place to stay. Okay? I'm just being real with you. Okay? Your priorities are messed up over there, Ross. That's why you think you are so above everybody else. It's your priorities. They confused. Done ran and jumped out the window, running down the street fast as they can. Your priorities did. You messed up, woman. Why do you come out here? I keep asking the same question. You come out here to be drugged up and down the street. You see, you keep running out here to try to defend yourself and try to spin the narrative. Now, you said you got the papers on Sharita and what she did. So why would you come out here with an animal story about her stealing cows and stuff? And you don't think that's slander? But you came out to defend yourself against slander. I'm done with making it make sense. Because at this point, there is no sense to be made. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You gone. You gone. Okay? You at the wit's end now. You know you have reached that pinnacle point, as DJ says. You ain't going no fuck. Mm-mm. Every now and then somebody come over there. Like-minded. Girl, you should be well over 50,000 by now. If you were saying anything that you use my words to, you've been over here looking. Because I listened to you before I came on here this morning. Oh, you talking about common sense now. We talked about common sense over here on Chatting with Ms.V a while ago, and we realized you didn't have it. We talked about the 3 senses you need out here. Street sense. You don't have that. Because a street person wouldn't do the things that you've done, come out here flashing a gun, but you say you're not a thug. So what was the point of bringing the gun out if you're not a thug, if you're not trying to threaten somebody or you're not trying to cyberbully anybody? But why did you take it down? No questions answered yet. Because you knew you were wrong. And you knew that was going to get you in trouble. You still trying to drag your attorney daughter into your mess. You still ain't got sense enough to realize you need to leave her alone. That girl has gone to school to be an attorney. She has passed the bar exams. Now, she needs to go study the law because she might know the book part of it, but the everyday part of it, going into court and defending people, she is a defense attorney. She can't defend you. You so slow you can't see that she's basically told you when she left you, go away. And you still trying to act like these children over there are babies. These children they're grown. Okay? They for real grown. But you, my love, you hanging on to them because you know you are not a dependent woman. Now, I've told you that before. Everybody else can come out here on the platform. Do you see me on a darn squad or a team? You see me coming out here chatting as Ms.V. But you got to go around the world and recruit people to come over there and help defend what you've done already. So now you want to be the good person, the loving person. You were never that. For 2 years, you rolled up and down these streets trying to control everybody's darn page, trying to tell people about their lives, telling other people's stories, when you should have been cleaning up your own backyard, cleaning around your own front door, because it's a mess. I ain't lying. Your life is a mess. What you have portrayed out here to us, nobody wants your life. Nope. Nobody needs your parenting skills. Because I'm going to tell you something, Rosalind. If your parenting skills were so good, your son would be alive today. Because you would have taught him as a little boy. Both of them. The drunk one that started the problem and caused the problem over there was Ubanga. You would have taught him better than to go to somebody else's home and get drunk and start trouble. Or you'd have put him in AA if he had a problem. But you're a good parent. The other one would be alive had you taught him. Tell your brother to call the police. That's not my job. You running to the police now. Why you didn't teach them to run to the police then? Why are you running to the police now? They can't help you. Those videos are up and they stuck. I done told you. You can't get past them. You did too much. You said too much. You out here trying to spin the narrative on Sharita and DJ. That's not going to stop them. That's going to make them go harder and harder and bring out more and more. And it's going to get to the point where you're going to lose it out here. You are going to we're going to see you like Lot's wife, like a pillar of salt, right out here on these streets. You can't handle what's coming at you. Trust me. Trying to tell you. You don't ever listen. But let me give you a little education this morning. See, I put in the topic remedial. Okay? And just in case you don't know what remedial is and you're not going to bother to look it up or ask Day Day to look it up for you. This came from an Ivy League university that defined this word. You may have never heard of it because you don't know anything outside of UCLA and wherever they is going. They're the best in the world, okay? But this came from Oxford. And let me read what it said. Remedial is given or intended as a remedy or cure. So that's what I'm trying to give you this morning. A remedy and a cure to get back on your platform. Stop trying to drag people with lies that you can't prove. Stop telling people they're coming out here lying when you're doing all the lying. You got great lip service. Oh, you good at checking, your idea of checking somebody is calling them, the H, the B, or the MF. Girl, you too old for that. And you got your daughter sitting up under you listening to you. You have grandchildren as sharp as these kids are these days. You don't think they haven't heard you out here cussing and raising hell? But you gonna come out here and talk about somebody ain't a good parent? You get on my nerves. For real, for real. So in case they didn't have remedial classes in California where you went to school, they had them in Louisiana. They had them all across the South. I can't talk about no other area of the country. I didn't go to school there. But it was provided in the schools and intended for school students who have not achieved, you one of those, have not achieved the level of attainment necessary for them to be able to study with their contemporaries. That's where you are. You out here with your contemporaries on YouTube. And you're not as smart as they are, or you wouldn't come on your platform and set yourself up for failure. While you trying to drag them, you're dragging yourself. If you talk about their teeth, they looking at yours. If you're talking about their hair, we're looking at yours. You came out here and you said, oh, I paid so much money for this hair. Oh, what? Stop. Remember, I was in the cosmetology field a long time. And you said you paid so much for this hair. So you don't think I'm going to be looking at that hair when you come back on there tonight? You're going to show your hair. Why do you have to do that? Why can't you just come on out? I went and got a haircut after I got the first cut. Did I come out here and tell you, I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm going to go real short. I'm going to come out here and show y'all tonight. It's elementary. It's not even high school. That stuff you got going on over there, I have told you. A fifth grader is smarter than you. They know what to say, when to say, how to say it. You don't. I don't know who raised you, but I wouldn't want the credit for it. No. Pitiful, you are. Sad, you are. When you go over to another platform of another content creator who has dog walked you, mule walked you, about your deceased son, and you go and team up with her, and it's okay. Well, that's telling me something right there. That when you go after Sharita and DJ, Miss Carver, and all these other people, you're always talking about the old lady over there. Because you can't stand to hear the truth. And Miss Carver be bringing it to you raw, uncut, and real. Okay? She came out there like that. So I have to believe that she is who she says she is. And I've met a person that has known Miss Carver all her life. And she said Miss Carver has always been that way. She speak what's on her mind. Now, her delivery of it, you're not going to like, and you know it. That's why you always got to come out here and talk about her. But Miss Carver got a lot of things you don't have and never will. She's got a husband that you are always picking with, and you don't have one. You lay up in a cold bed by yourself 365. Unless you can get somebody to come over there and lay up with you. And I would never do that in front of my grown children. Because I respect them too much. And they respect me too much. You have got to change. And you're trying. But you can't help but talk about people because of your insecurities of what you don't have and what you wish you had. That's all I hear over there. When I'm listening to you, you're talking about people that you don't have what they have. You're talking about people who look better than you. You're talking about other content creators out here who don't even have to go to work. You don't see Miss Carver going to work? I think the last time I checked in over there at Miss Carver, she had the great-grandbaby cooking breakfast. She was waiting on the baby to come. Do that look like she got to go to work for anything? Huh? Now, if she could choose to come out here on YouTube and give a reaction on you about what she see, that's her platform. She can do that. And there's nothing you can say or do about it. Don't you get on your platform and talk about people every day? But as soon as they talk about you, your little insecurities, you got to come out. I wasn't coming out here tonight, but I had to come out and let these hoes have it. Did I come out and let you have it when you came for me? Did I run down to the police station for 2 whole years? Because it didn't matter what you said. Because the truth always comes to the light, sister. You need to get it together. You stone cold mad over there because of all the facts that's being brought out on paper. You even tried to say DJ Alter. You got on your platform and lied on your platform. I told y'all Saturday, DJ ain't nobody's dummy. I don't care what this dum-dum over there says about her. This woman wasn't finna lose her job, her home, everything behind what this girl is talking about over there. Nothing. How stupid would that be for her to order the transcript? That's stuff like Callie does. If you ever listen to her when she's trying to degrade somebody, she's already done it or she's getting ready to do it. She forget all this stuff she's done. You remember Q Code? Yeah, I was subscribed to her channel over there. Yeah, she used to have a fun channel over there. She ain't bother nobody. You ran off. With Juju Bama, wasn't he supposed to go to Chicago and handle her up with business with her? Huh? Just because she said what she said on her platform about how things ran in Chicago, you didn't like it. So you didn't cyberbully that woman, huh? You forget the things you've done out here. She went over on your platform No, she was on her own. And everybody else was when you came running up on their platforms. Nobody ran up on your platform. You ran up on their platform and thought people were just going to melt and just, oh, it's Ros, it's Ros. Who in the hell is Ros? In your head, she is the ish, but only in your head. Ros, call your attorney and tell her. That's what I see in your chat. They telling you what to do when you know doggone well you can't do it. What happened to all this stuff that you and the attorney daughter had going on? It's dead. We can't hear nothing about that. You always coming out here want somebody to prove something to you. Who are you to prove anything to? Ain't nobody got to prove nothing to you. We don't. Did I come out here and try to prove anything to you? No, I showed you what a liar you were. And how you come and attack people with lies and don't know them from Adam. It's what's in your messed up tangleweed brain up there. You wish you had the life of most of these content creators out here because they live their life. They do what they do. And it ain't about you. You trying to keep up with the rest of these content creators out here. That's what you trying to do. Yeah. Nobody cares about you going to New York. You act like you the only one that's ever been there. Girl, I watched the ball drop years ago, okay? I've been to New York and crossed over into Canada, driving myself to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. You have not lived. And you think because you're doing it now, nobody else has not done it. You're sick and you're sad. Get off that elementary level. You say you got a diploma from high school. Let us see. Let us see. You still ain't brought out that bank account. It ain't died. It has not died, okay? Your problem is now you not getting the resources you need to keep your life abreast of things. Most of your big spenders left with Sharita, and you mad because you see what they doing over there. Don't be mad at them because they saw through you and left. If you were all that, they never would have left you. Girl, you don't get it. It's something missing. In your head, it's something missing. If people leave me, I can't blame it on nobody else. They work for me. That's it. That's all. But I've been around long enough to know. I've run a business. When somebody walked out the door, two more came. They left and it was good they left. You don't need those kind of people in your business or in your life. Because if they got mad at you and you didn't do nothing to them or they didn't like the place, they ain't supposed to be up in there. But it never stopped me from making money just because you decide to leave and walk out the door. I was booked. First of all, I know how to treat people of all walks of life, all nationalities. You don't. You can't even get along with your own black race. How you going to ever draw any other nationalities? Or how you going to become international? Nobody want to hear that stuff. We don't know whether it's true or not true. You just sit there and just talk every day, all day long about nothing. I had to, no, you had to come back out there because you needed them views for that money. And you know you're going to have 8 to 1,000. Okay? If you were so great, why you ain't got 10,000 watching you? I'm asking the questions. I need the answers from you. Yeah. You're not doing nothing that any other content creator has not done. Those are not all Raw Squad watching you. You know that. How do other people know what you said if they're not watching you? You worried about numbers. I'd be worried about my numbers too if I would been sitting at 14,000 as long as you've been sitting there. You're not growing. Thanks to the 2 Raw Squad that came over yesterday. Appreciate you. Stay in the bushes if you want. Feel free to come out if you want. There's nothing she can and will never do with this platform over here. Rest assured of that. No strikes, no nothing will she be able to do to this platform. She struck too soon. She struck before I ever got a platform. That's why she better sit over there and rest her nerves when it comes to Ms.V. I said what I said. And I don't go back and forth with you and nobody else. I let you come and do the talking. And I do the walking. Just like you. Because I'd love to see you in court with me. For the harassment. For the cyberbullying. For the lies. I tear you down to nothing in a courtroom and you know it. Your daughter ain't even strong enough to come up with what I'm coming up with, okay? I'm just listening. I come over there every now and then and I listen. I get a lot from the reaction channels on you. And they are intensifying. See, the little silly stuff that y'all were pulling, bringing Dodo, bringing Granny, and all these other people, it ain't nobody worried about them. What they saying, that they don't even know. Because they wasn't even here when you were doing that. Chase, no. But it's a benefit of all of them to be over there with you. You benefiting them. They ain't benefiting you. How many people they bringing to that channel that's coming over there to the Raw Squad? Don't lie. Your numbers didn't show where they brought you nothing. Ooh. Who's being used to come out and defend anybody? Who's being used? Can you answer that? I'm not going to go team up with nobody to come out here and give my content. That sounds crazy to me. That content ain't my content. And mine ain't theirs. So why do you... Girl, I'm going to need you to answer that question. Because that's the part that doesn't make sense. You call yourself a content creator. Stop calling yourself that because you're not. If you have to have these other content creators to come into your channel and defend you on your bull, you're not a content creator. You're not a reaction channel. You don't know how to give a reaction. I'm trying to teach you. I'm giving a reaction on you right now. First of all, you tell the truth, okay, on people. You tell exactly what they did that can stand your ass up in a court of law. See, you don't really care about whether you go to court or not at this point because you know you can't defend yourself. I've been telling you that for 2 years. You have nothing to lose at this point. But you tried to jump in front of the train. Remember when you said that about Treese? When Layla came out here with that bull about their childhood? And Treese came out and told the whole story. Did you forget that? Mm-hmm. So you did the same thing with DJ and Sharita. You tried to run to the police. But you just said on the video this morning, girl, I ain't no thug. Okay, but you did thuggish things out here. A thug brings a gun out on social media. A thug threatens people on social media. A thug cyberbullies people on social media. You have not connected with yourself. None of your life. You have no clue who you really are. That is the sad part about the situation. You have not connected. And you never will. Because you haven't stopped to get the help that you need. You're not equipped to say the things you say. You're not educated to say the things you say. You don't have the degrees to call people crazy and none of that. You don't. You display your life out here for people to see. Okay? If I start coming out here like you tomorrow, then they're going to know this woman wasn't for real. If I start coming out here cussing and fussing and raising hell every time somebody mentions my name, then I'm a very insecure person. I don't really have my stuff together. I got to come back out here and try to draw audience in for money, views, money. I got to come back out here and compare. You've done this. Your views with Teresa's views, which means you're looking at her numbers. She's way ahead of you. You see, we didn't even have to go decipher anything to know that she was way ahead of you. Because you didn't make the money she made. So how can y'all's views be the same, but you didn't make $1 million? You didn't make 800,000. But you have got to come out here and say something about her to attract people to what you don't have. You trying to break down what she does have. See, smart people see through dumb people's mess. All you gotta do is sit back, watch, and open up your ears. What did she just say? How could she say that? Where'd she get that from? You are you're not who you say you are who you have displayed out here. That is you. You had these people on your platform thinking that, baby, you had it together. Your attorney. Why did you say yesterday that you gonna get your attorney to strike their page? Your attorney? What content creator out here got an attorney striking a page? Why do you need an attorney to strike the page? Is it not your page? That was a question that came up in my mind. I don't need no attorney to strike nobody's page. I got hands, a mouth, ears, eyes. I can do all this stuff myself. It's my page. Why can't you? It's a scare tactic. We all know your daughter not fixing to get involved in this. She found out the hard way, getting involved with you, what it'll do. Yes, she come out here trying to act like, y'all cool and y'all all that, but the paperwork is out there, okay, on you and her. You want all of us to deny what we saw. Not just what we heard, but what we saw. But you ain't bringing no defense for what has been said. So why wouldn't we believe them when you haven't proved anything to us? Yeah, check, check, check. Checking ain't gonna help you. Uh-uh. People see through you, baby. No, ma'am. No good over there. Mm-mm. Hey, Larissa, how you doing this morning? Living Purpose, I'm getting ready to go out. I'm listening. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm getting down to the comments now. Everybody's still speaking. Like you said, Ms.V, incendiary people create the nonsense. It's the ones who don't have that cause. Look at it for yourself. The ones who have the less create the most mess out here on YouTube. Those that sitting back, relax, enjoying the ride of having a platform and people to chat with, are they bothering anybody? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Just sitting back looking at the foolery. Just going back down memory lane of all you've done and said. And now how you trying to flip the script on it now. Mm-mm. I told you your videos are out there. You tried to scrub them, but they're out there. Everybody's got them or know how to get them. It would be in your best interest to find what are you good at out here other than talking about people and tearing down people. Do you not have anything? As we saw, you couldn't cook. You started off cooking. Okay, that didn't work out for you. So ever since then, it's just been tearing down people every day. But you want to bring God up in your message over there. The kind of God you serving over there want Sharita to go to jail. That's the kind of God you serve. That shouldn't have even been mentioned when your son has done worse than what Sharita ever did. Both sons. And he out walking around, but you want Miss Carver's husband to go to jail. I don't get it. Did he kill somebody with a gun intentionally? When that boy picked up that gun, he picked up that gun intentionally to shoot somebody. It doesn't matter what you say. We see it with our own eyes. And you come out here talking about he a hero and somebody's gone. That ain't even a shero. You don't make nothing make sense over there. You come out with the weakest defense. You better hope you don't never have to go to court. Because obviously you did not hear what DJ said, but you know she told the truth. When she said on her live that the police said he didn't care what you said. They know you. Didn't I tell you that? No police officer is going to be called that many times, 130 times. And they not know you and you live right down the street. You'll forget about the neighbor that came over there and let you know. Close your garage. We don't want to hear that stuff coming from over there. But you want to come out here. I know all my neighbors. My neighbors like me. Where's that letter that went around in that neighborhood? Oh, that's just a dead issue now. But if it had been a dead issue over here with one of the people who don't follow you, you'd be still talking about it. The letter. that went around. Y'all can come up with the most foolish stuff over there. Y'all wrote that unprofessional letter and y'all put that out throughout the neighborhood for the people in the neighborhood to know further who you are. Ooh, I can't with you. Mm-mm. It'll be a sign of going backwards. And that's where you carrying those people backwards. You living in yesteryear, and apparently you trying to take all of them backwards with you. And before it's over, they ain't gonna have nothing fooling with you. They gotta support your channel for you to survive. They ain't supporting it right now. I ain't seen no cash apps coming in. Y'all need to give her some cash apps. Y'all ain't giving her no super stickers and super chats. She mad. She big mad because she trying to make it. It's not enough money coming in. Mm-mm. No. So she say Dodo Bird over there only got 20 hours to go. Well, that means she gonna be graduating next year. She ain't finna stay with you. No matter how much y'all are alike, y'all get into it a lot. I see that on social media because you always having to tell her like she a elementary school kid. She talking on your live from another room. Y'all know they always want to talk to me when I get on live. Train her. Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he's old, he won't depart for him. Train her. It ain't too late. She still lay in your house. She ain't got no place of her own. She live with you. All your children except for one live with you. They're all grown. You so mentally disturbed, you still think they babies in your head. Why? Were you not there for them when they were babies? Huh? You talk about Treese and what she do with her children. I see her doing a lot with her kids. We haven't seen nothing you did with yours. Show us the theme parks you took your kids to when they was little. I can show you mine. Across the United States. There was a map up in the man cave outside. And every year at spring break, she threw it on a state. And that's where we went. I found what to do in that state or in that city. If it landed on a city. Yeah. For 18 years, I did that. A party every year at home. You act like this is somebody else has never done. Because you just started doing it. Doesn't mean that other content creators out here have not already done it. So all the rest of us out here have never done anything for our children. We just birthed them and left them. So strange way of looking at things, isn't it? There's no logic to anything you say. That's why your numbers are not growing as fast as they should grow. Just because people are over there with you, there may be something else they see in you that you do need them to help you through this mess you've gotten yourself into. Maybe they are dialysis too and they can relate to you. Or maybe they got some kind of, you said you had a heart condition. Well, if I had a heart condition, I sure wouldn't have it out here beating too fast or beating too slow. You said it. I didn't say it. I'm not making up anything that you haven't said. I just recall memory. That's all. And then if I need to, I can just go back and get the video. That's it. The appointments you need to be making while you out here on YouTube. Rash your face. Remember? You said it. Is that not what you called inclusion guru? Rest face. But have we not seen a picture of yours who you said that picture was doctored up? All them pictures that are horrible pictures of you out here, every last one of them been doctored. But they came from different platforms. So you are you saying that each person doctored up those pictures? Why you didn't do nothing about it then? If they were doctored, you Billy, Miss Badass, remember? Mm-hmm. It's looking like rain outside. You see how dark it's getting in the room? Yep, it ain't gonna matter. Miss Cynthia Green is in the building. Blessed, thankful Thursday morning, Miss V and everyone. Stop by, but the like button in Beaumont, attending my two oldest granddaughters' graduation. Congrats to you. Who is this? Cynthia Green, congrats to you and your grandbabies, okay? That's what I'm talking about. People that's about doing stuff, elevating themselves, not on BS and lies. Oh, um, Miss Geraldine is congratulating your two granddaughters also in his service 100. Annette, from what I saw of her when I used to follow her, she don't have anything I want, and I certainly don't want to look like her. So being jealous of her is a no for me. And Annette, most people, okay? Anybody at this point that's following her either have the same brain waves going on in their head, have what she has, nothing, or the education she doesn't have, or the children she didn't raise, and they are like-minded people. They're showing you who they are if they go along with her craziness out here on YouTube. Appreciate that comment, Annette. Carla, if you notice, Miss V, her face is upside down, so battery cells not connected all the way. One side of the face is so swollen versus the other. Like I've said before, this woman need to go look at a picture of herself 2 years ago and see how fast she has gone downhill. Her health has failed. All that rashy face. I don't recall seeing that 2 years ago. The real dark arm. Now, I did see the patch up there 2 years ago. That patch was up there. Okay? I did see it move. Okay? Which tells me she went from home dialysis to going to the center and then maybe back again. Because if you were going to the center, you would be working from home, doing something. Not too many people feel like going to work after they gone to the center. And you also told another lie that I caught you in. You said you had to go get ready to go to work today. You still on that work mess. But you had to be at the hairdresser at 5. But they don't close till 5. It doesn't matter what time zone you in. They close at 5. But you're going to take off early again. How long you been working now? Girl, you would have had to been working there over 20 years to have that much time off, to get that much vacation. And they don't pay all that well unless you have a degree working there in a field, okay? The best you could be doing, you're not going out there to see about no children without a degree. So you could have stopped that lie long time ago. Why do you want people to think that you are something you're not? The best thing you could be doing there is mopping the floor. In that hollow break room, cleaning up that you claim you was at work. Walk through the door. Come down in front of the people. Sit at your desk. That's the only way we'll believe you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nobody's going to come out here and tear down children like you have and work with children. And you know it. Your sad situation. We're not jealous of her. We despise her and her ignorance. Thank you, Lily. Nobody is jealous of her. She doesn't have anything for anybody to be jealous of. I told her there are people in this chat, her chat, that have more than her. So how can you come out here bragging to them when they got more than you? I would bet everybody over here in my chat got more than you. Mm-hmm. Everybody. Yeah. Even if they renting like you are, they got better stuff than you. They ain't got no 1980 peacock up on no darn wall. If they renting, I bet you they ain't got no Formica on that countertops. I bet you they ain't got no old cabinets that tells the date of your house. A kitchen and a bathroom will tell how dated your house is. Oh, you can maintain the rest of it, but those 2 rooms in your house, they're going to tell what age your house is. Because those 2 rooms are like updated all the time. In any home, from any era, you can tell by the bathroom and the kitchen. Mm-hmm. If your microwave is sitting down on the countertop, it's not a newer home. Because it would have been built in. You walk around there with black appliances. I think that's what you had. I saw a black refrigerator. But it looked like it was a white stove. I don't remember. You know, when the mop was in the sink, you said you was going to go buy a mop. Didn't DJ tell you what kind of mop to buy? You don't listen to what you need to be listening to. Because that was a Dollar Tree mop in that sink. Mm-hmm. And go get you a pair where you don't have to wring out that mop. They got them at Sam's. They got them at Costco's with the little lever that you can pull it down and have to put your hands in it. Mm-hmm. And buy some new dish towels while you out there at Dollar Tree this week because you done blew your nose on most of them. They should have been trashed a long time ago. Okay? Normal people don't blow their nose on a dish rag or a mask. It's some kind of tissue they're using, okay? I don't care if it's toilet tissue, Kleenex, it's tissue, paper towel, a dish rag that I'm going to wash my dishes with. And you blew your nose on it. And you asked Dodo to go to the kitchen and bring you a dish rag. And she brought it, which means you haven't trained her any better. She should have been telling you, no, mama, I'm going to get some toilet paper. We don't have no Kleenex. I'm going to get some toilet paper. Okay? Yep, Ms.V told idiotic nonsense. You're right. It's a lot of nonsense over there. It doesn't even make sense at this point to even have a platform over there. What are you doing? How are you motivating anybody? Who are you inspiring? The trash of the world. The ones that nobody else would want. It's always going to be left and right because the world is balanced. But you didn't have to come out here on YouTube and try to split this sector in order to have you a sector. Why couldn't you just come out here and be in this sector because you're so jealous of Treese? You ain't come out here and do nothing to have no sector but tear people down. That's all you've done. Homestyle, happy Thursday to all of the beautiful people here. Hey, Homestyle, how you doing? Sabrina, she needs the validation that people are jealous of her to feed her narcissism. Totally agree. It's in her mind that she's amazing and above every woman in the world. She knows it's a lie. Yes, she knows it's a lie. You know, she look at herself every day. That woman knows she's not beautiful. And it probably tears her up when other people come in and tell other content creators they are beautiful, or they tell them how nice they look, or they like what they have on. You know, I don't have to come out here and tell myself I'm beautiful every day. How is that going to change anything in my life? Is it going to put any money in my pocket by telling myself I'm beautiful? Okay, moving on. Ms.V, it's going to be the Chicago Food Truck Festival. Okay, it's going to be in July 29th through 30th. Thank you, Larissa. I appreciate that. I'm going to see what I can do about that. Because y'all know I'll just be moving on the 10th. It don't look like I'm going to get much in this summer, but at least I'm doing my priorities, what I need to do. Okay? Thankful for life. Good morning. How are you? Ms.V, you are her mother figure. She should admire you. She's jealous. She always has been. She never would have come out here and attacked me from the very beginning if her jealousy and her envy, I had something she didn't have. I had a house, a home that I could call my own. We were driving automobiles. She was bragging on a dusty Challenger that we found out wasn't even hers and hers alone. That was hers and Dwayne's. Still haven't done anything on your own. You have nothing to show for a 50-year-old woman. Absolutely nothing. So stop coming out here trying to sell that story. It's not selling. Nothing you say is selling anymore. You're done. It's over. I keep telling you that. But you want to turn the heat up, you think, by coming out here with BS that you can't prove in a court of law, and think that those people who follow you are going to be let down like a big dog when it's all over, said, and done, because you told the truth for once. You don't have that kind of power. You don't. You never had. You took it. There's a difference. We all have laid back and watched the show. And I'm just over here listening. Waiting to see if you're going to improve. You know, even products when they come out. New improved formula. Where's your new and improved formula? I can't see it. I can't. Okay. Let me see where I'm at. Especially after those Popo lies. That was the dumbest thing. To even go down there. What did she do? Okay, you showing us you can go to police, but they can go to the police too. Everybody can go to police. You ain't did nothing. What charges did you file? Huh? Why you keep wanting Sharita to come out here and talk about her case? Are you not smart enough to know that when you have hired an attorney, oh, my daughter is an attorney, that you don't talk about a case that has not gone to court yet? Duh. Hello? Or do you think you can bully her to talk about it? Woo! If only I had a brain. Yes, indeed. uh, she's dependent on her children, is what I was saying, Rita. No, she's not independent. You are correct. She's dependent on her. Everybody is what I said. And she's not an independent woman. Okay? Now, if I said it wrong, correct me. Thank you. Okay? But that's what I just said. She is dependent on everything and everybody around her. She's not an individual who can come out here and stand flat foot on her platform and do her content. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let me pin you. You using somebody else's brain to even talk on your platform. I've been out of here an hour and 11 minutes and read very few comments. I want to hear what they have to say, but I'm not depending on them to come out here and run my platform, make up my content. You are. Big difference, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Hey, Purdy, how you doing? Elaine, good morning. Hey, Kathy. Let's see what you're saying. Amen, Ms.V. Most parents would protect their children, not throw them in the fire. Exactly. I would never do that. I came out here. My family didn't even know I was coming out here when I came. I'm that girl. My left hand don't tell the right hand what they doing. What difference would it make? Some of them may not even know I'm out here now. I ain't called them and tell them for views, for subscribers. They found out on their own. I did not call my niece, Shantae. She came out here on her own. She found me. Like the rest of the world would find me. I didn't call Hong Kong and tell Asia to come over here to chatting with Ms.V. She found me. I'm not rushing anything. Because it ain't in my hands no way. I pray about my message before I come out here that I deliver a message that will be pleased and kind in his sight. Not come out here calling people bees and chin checking this and chin checking that. He didn't give me that assignment. He didn't give it to you either. You are too much in control of God's work, woman. He gonna sit you down. That's who's gonna sit you down. You're gonna sit yourself down. And then he gonna show you he is God. God is, not Ros is. You confused. Let's get on down to the bottom here. Okay. Y'all talking something else. Okay, Auntie Mimi. It's hard to parent a kid who's not yours to parent. Or if they're foster care, they're coming to a hostile defiant. Also, how can one parent when they weren't parented? How can one parent when they weren't parented? Okay? Young moms never had training. I get it. You're telling her she hasn't parented her children, but she want to go over on somebody else's platform and tell them how to parent. When we haven't seen what type of parent she was to her children. But we have heard her children in defense of themselves. I did hear Jew Banger says he ain't down with that stuff that his mother and sisters are down with when he first came out here. I did hear the older lawyer daughter say she had to go to therapy because of you. You left them children there for her to raise. Maybe that's why she got out there so young and became a mother. So young. Uh-huh. But you think it's okay because she went on and she became a lawyer. So that takes away from all the stuff you did to her, all the stuff she did to you. She was fighting you back because she was sick of you. Because you weren't doing your job as a parent. She said it. I say it. Yeah. It's game over for you. You might as well go somewhere and sit it down and just be quiet because you make yourself look really dumb. And you got people over there that's urging you. Now, I saw Lele. I got the case number. Why you over there on Roz's platform talking about you got a platform? Why you didn't go over there and put the case number out on your platform? See how they gaslight you? Huh? She had a platform. She has a platform. She could have gone over on her platform and put Sharita's case number out on her platform. But she over on your platform telling you she got the case number. Why do you need the case number? Did she go get your case numbers? All them case numbers you done had? Why do you want her to go to jail so bad? She didn't even know you when you was doing all that crazy stuff on your own, going to jail, getting all them cases and stuff. Y'all wicked. That's what y'all are. You want her to shut up and be quiet, but actually you just adding fuel to the fire. She's not going to shut up. I don't care what you say. She is going to be her. That is who she is. You cannot contend with her. And she ain't focusing on nobody but you. DJ ain't focusing on nobody but you. You're not smart as those women, Ross. Mm-mm. And your attorney can't help you. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. And you don't have no money to give one. So why don't you just back down, sit down, get your life in order. Get your hair together where you can grow your hair back. Stop ordering all that hair when you can't afford to buy it. Oh, this hair gonna last me for 2 years. Who wears hair for 2 years? You can't afford it. Go to a real beautician and let her start treating your hair so it'll start coming back. You see mine coming back from all that abuse it had? Yours could be coming back too. But you started taking it out because you're not that smart. You gonna wear a weave and wigs the rest of your life and them 1980 ponytails and them long old braids down to your knees that make you look crazier than crazy. Huh? Huh? Okay. Well, y'all, let me get on down to the bottom. See if it's anybody I missed because I got to get up from here and get myself together and be down in Tech City at 1 o'clock. She's rudimentary. Exactly, Rita. Let me see. Flea market hair, $1.99, tangle up ponytail. It's just sad to listen to her, what she says. You never see the brand of the hair. You never see how much she really paid for the hair. You only hear. Because she's got big dollar signs in her head. You know, she's up there with my girl. She worth $250 million in her head. Mm-mm. And ain't did nothing to get it. Ain't showed no work to get there. At all. Mm-mm. Why don't you take us to where you really, I really do think you got a little part-time job now. Why don't you take us there and tell the truth? Shame the devil. At least you got a job. You don't have to lie about it. It is always obvious when someone was thrown around the family or ignored as a child. She shows it. She shows it. There's no mother wit at all. She probably doesn't even know what the word means. There's no skills that were implanted in her head from a father. My father talked to me just like my mother did. That he was talking from a man's point of view. No, you're not gonna take care of no man, and you're not gonna sit up there and go get no man who ain't got nothing, who can't take care of you. You're not getting no man that's disrespectful to you. Have I ever been disrespectful to you as a father? Well, why would you go get somebody less than me? That's how a father talks to a daughter. Uh-huh. Yeah. We even talked about the birds and the bees. Uh-huh. He didn't want no illegitimate children up in his house that he had to raise. He had enough children of his own. He was trying to educate us and get us out on our own so he could have a life. Both parents could have a life. It's been real over here chatting with Ms.V. I hope that you do listen to this message. Because you're listening, because you're actually talking about normal over there. Uh-huh. You're listening to me. You talking about common sense over there now? You're listening. Now I need you to take heed to what you have listened to. And the message that I brought to you this morning. Hey, the real Brooklyn, how you doing? Let me see if anybody else came in. And stop coming out here thinking you know everything and don't know nothing. You make yourself look stupid when you come out here. You really do. Hey, Laverne. Miss D. Brown, I thank you in the building. To tell the truth, good morning. Hey, Terry Brown. Let's see. It's always my pleasure to hear great wisdom from great women. Thank you, Trey, and welcome. I'm getting ready to get off of here. Myra Ms.V, I don't think Snotty forgot what she done or said about others. She just don't like it when they done it to her. You're exactly right. She can dish it out, but she can't take it. And with that, I'm going to see y'all later on today. I might pop on when I get down to the church at the exercising class. And that'll be at 1 o'clock. Anybody who want to exercise or go along with it or just see the video and the video will be up where you can follow it. This is my first time. I got to see what it's all about and see if Ms.V can do all that stuff before I start putting it out here. But anyway, I want y'all to have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming in and chatting with me this morning. 187 of you, I thank you. And get the likes up on the way out. We have 149 likes. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you later today. Have a great day. Much love. Bye-bye.